Before there was Olympus, there was chaos, and before there was a king, there was a prisoner. One god, hidden from the wrath of a tyrant, destined to change the cosmos forever. Zeus, the ruler of Olympus, the god of thunder. But his journey to power was not one of privilege. It was one of survival, war, and betrayal. Before he could claim his throne, Zeus had to defy fate, rebel against his father, and wage war against the monstrous Titans in a battle that would shake the heavens. This is the untold story of how Zeus became the king of the gods. Before Zeus, before the Olympians, there was Cronus, the mighty Titan king. But power is a fickle thing, and even the strongest gods fear losing it. A prophecy whispered among the stars foretold that one of Cronus's children would rise against him and overthrow his rule. Fearful and ruthless, Cronus decided to defy destiny the only way he knew how: by swallowing his own children. One by one, his offspring disappeared into the darkness of his stomach. Poseidon, Hades, Hera, Demeter, and Hestia, all consumed by the paranoia of a tyrant. The gods who could have ruled Olympus were instead imprisoned within their own father, their cries of agony echoing from within. But fate is not so easily avoided, because one child would escape. One child would fight back. One child would change everything. Rhea, the wife of Cronus and mother of the lost gods, could not bear to lose another child. She devised a daring plan. The moment Zeus was born, Rhea wrapped a stone in swaddling cloth, placing it into Cronus's hands. The Titan, unaware of the deception, swallowed it whole, believing he had secured his rule once more. But in truth, the real Zeus was whisked away to the remote caves of Crete, where he would be raised in secrecy. There, under the watchful eyes of divine guardians, he grew strong, fierce, and filled with the fire of rebellion. He trained among the storms, learning to harness the sky itself. The very winds whispered of his destiny. And when the time was right, he returned. Zeus did not return alone. He had a plan to bring his siblings back from the abyss. He approached the wise goddess Metis, who crafted a potion unlike any other. Disguising himself, Zeus infiltrated Cronus's great hall and tricked him into drinking the divine elixir. The moment the liquid touched his lips, the Titan's body convulsed. With a mighty roar, Cronus vomited up the Olympian gods one by one. Poseidon, god of the seas; Hades, lord of the underworld; Hera, Demeter, and Hestia, the gods who had been trapped for decades, were now free. The balance of power had shifted. The age of Titans was coming to an end. Freedom was not enough. Now Zeus declared war. For 10 years the earth shook. The sky split apart, and the seas raged as the Olympians battled the Titans. Cronus and his siblings, the ancient gods of chaos, fought with the fury of the old world. Mountains were hurled like stones, rivers were turned to fire, and storms consumed the land. But Zeus had a weapon forged for gods alone: the power of lightning. With a single bolt, he struck the Titans with a force never before seen. His wrath thundered through the heavens. One by one, the Titans fell, their reign shattered, their bodies cast into the abyss of Tartarus. And in the final moment, Zeus himself chained Cronus and hurled him into the underworld, sealing his fate forever. The war was over. A new age had begun. The Olympians stood victorious. The world, once ruled by Titans, now belonged to the gods of Mount Olympus. Zeus took his throne, crowned as the supreme ruler. His brothers, Poseidon and Hades, claimed their dominions, the seas and the underworld. But Zeus's rule would not be without chaos, betrayals, and challenges. For even the mightiest of kings must still answer to fate. Subscribe for more legendary myths and untold stories with legends in a nutshell.